Yeah. You back with another episode of Taking Me Out This Chat. It's Bucky, Chef Marv, and homie Jeez.
Yeah.
What's up,
good? What's up? Special guest tonight.
We got the homies from the elite team.
Okay.
We got the homie Scrap and the homie Pick with us tonight. What's up, fellas?
What's going on? What's up?
Thank y'all, man, for coming on the podcast tonight and messing with us for sure.
You know what I mean? And dealing with all of our background shit we had to deal with.
Right. Absolutely.
We appreciate it, fellas.
Y'all patience, man. So what's up, man? How was y'all day, man? How's everything going?
Good.
Everything is everything.
Yeah, everything.
Maintaining. It's another day.
As y'all can see, we in a different location tonight. We are actually at Elite Events. You want to throw out the address of where we're located at?
260 East High Street, Pottstown, PA, 19464.
Y'all heard it, 260 East High Street, Pottstown, PA, 19464. You already know, we got one of the business owners a couple weeks ago. We had to come holler at the homies. These is homegrown homies right here, you know what I'm saying? But, go ahead.
Go ahead.
But before we get started, you already know what to do, man. Make sure you hop over to YouTube, Take Me Out This Chat, hit that subscribe button if you ain't already. We're shooting for 1,000, man. Let's get us there. And then after you're done with the YouTube, jump over to IG as well as Facebook at Take Me Out This Chat. IG is Elite Events as well as Elite Demolition and Hauling. Hey.
Yo, what is Elite Events though? That's what I want to know, because the people want to know. So, what's Elite Events?
Elite Events is this our venue. You can come here and have baby showers, birthday parties, classes, whatever kind of event you want to have. You can have it down here.
Right. Okay. This is a nice spot, man. I like this joint. Got the back drop.
Why the space though? Like why like the event space? What made y'all dig into that area?
We just felt like it was something that like we didn't have around here. Like I know we used to have the Academy Hall. I know they used to have weddings and stuff there. And we was like, we should just do it. Like we don't have nowhere to like have parties or anything like small events around here. So we just went for it.
Yeah, smart too, you know what I mean? Like low overhead. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Low overhead and just straight make money, you know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta do too much.
Yeah.
Right? You don't gotta do too much at all.
But what was you were saying something before we actually started recording, as far as there's always going to be a need. So that's kind of why you got into both of the businesses you guys were into, where y'all doing the event space as well as the junk removal, right?
Yeah. Like we were, like certain businesses, like there's certain things that, like it's always, like people are always gonna need it. Like people are always gonna have parties.
Right.
Birthday parties, dinner, whatever type of party, they're always going to have it. Just like the demolition and the hauling business, people's always going to have junk, trash removed. Like people, that's never going to go out of style. They're always, it's always going to be in demand. Like it's never going to, they're not never going to stop having them.
I hope y'all listening, man. Basically letting y'all know, like, don't follow the trends, man. Follow what's always going to be around, for sure.
Right.
You hear me?
All right, so on to the next topic we were talking about. So being a business owners and being this is y'all first business actually. What were some of the hiccups that y'all ran across getting started, things of that nature, getting the space opened up, and things like that?
Man, well, we found finding the building was kind of the easy part. I mean, he found that, but just like the zoning, like with the borough. What else? Trying to find people to do like small, like we was here hours like redoing this whole place. And we used to have like little things we needed to take care of, like the bathroom or the flooring, and then people wouldn't come through. We here till 1 o'clock in the morning. Like we literally lived here for like a month straight. Like we was tired of snowstorm. We driving down here. I'm down there walking down here. We here all day ordering food, just nonstop grind down here, like nonstop.
Yeah, so it definitely wasn't easy. That's for sure.
What did it teach you though? Like, cause that's a grind, and a lot of people ain't willing to put that type of work in for real.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta put the work. Like anything in life, you just gotta put the work in, and like it's gonna pay off. Like nobody wants to go through that hard struggle. Nobody wants to do that. They just want the end goal. That's it. That's all they care about.
They want the nice shiny stuff at the end. They
Yeah.
don't know what it takes to get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
You gotta put the work in, and like a lot of people, you gotta take that risk. People be scared to take the risk.
And we talked about that.
Yeah,
you gotta
I
take
swear,
the risk.
everybody that we brought in that did anything with business, that's the number one thing they said. Risk.
Cause like this is what you'll do. Like you'll sit there and you'll keep thinking about something for like months or a year. You'll just be like, I want to do this. I want to do this. Next thing you know, a year passed. Next thing you know, 2 years. You still ain't do it.
Yeah.
So you just gotta you gonna win or you gonna lose.
You gotta jump in that water.
Yeah,
What you
man.
said, Buck? Analysis paralysis.
Yeah, analysis paralysis. They
Yeah.
get in
We call
there.
it risk though. We called it fear, but it can basically be the same thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Like people be afraid to take that.
Yeah.
Fear of failure, fear of success, both. Like,
You gotta it
Put
on the
yourself
table,
out
you gonna
there,
learn.
you know, be willing to look bummy for a little bit, or you know, whatever the case may be, man.
People they don't want to go through
They
that,
don't
man.
know. They want,
They-
you know.
You just
Like a lot of people think stuff happens overnight.
right, that's
they
what
think,
it is.
They think I'm gonna dish out this X amount of money or I'm gonna do this and then like I'm gonna get it all back in a week.
I ain't,
It doesn't work like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. I'm like, you know, that's the biggest block people have with their mindset is everybody wants to come up quick.
Right.
And that's why they don't necessarily start businesses and like valuing the consistent come up, because like you can do a business doing anything. Like I don't care if you sell socks. Like if there's a profit margin there, it's there.
Take it.
And it's consistent, but you know most people don't want that consistent small income. They be like, oh, well, what's the profit on it? What's the turnaround? And you be like, oh, well, you know, it might be only an extra 2 bands a month or something like. You know, motherfuckers want to go from broke to $1 million, like, and they fail to realize wealth building is like you take one business, you get it rolling. Next thing you know, you start another business. You get that rolling.
But
now
that's
you got,
the part right there where they don't go. Like they think that they're going to get rich off of that one lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Or
They
going
gonna
to
get
the
that one business, they
casino.
gonna get that one business,
Or,
and they think that
yeah.
one business is going to make them $1 million, but it's only in town.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You already see them. They had this space been open for what, 6 months, and they already on
But
to
the-
the next
But
venture,
the
you know what
reason
I'm
why
saying?
people will never like succeed or can't look at a small, I'm not even saying small, but a consistent income is because people automatically want to spend.
yeah.
So that's why if I told you, yo, you can make an extra 5 bands a month doing X, Y, Z, there's people who are dead broke and tell you 5 bands a month is nothing. You know what I mean? For something that doesn't require a lot of time. There's a lot of businesses that basically, like for y'all got to do small upkeep, but you're not required to work. It's a residual income for y'all. So with y'all extra time, now y'all can do the demolition. I seen you got the cleaning businesses. You can do other stuff to keep other shit going in, but like, I don't know, man. People just, they get a business, they make a little 2 bands, they ready to spend.
Talk about those, man. We ain't gonna just let those go under the rug, but y'all got the elite events. Y'all mentioned the junk, but y'all ain't really go in, and you ain't mentioned the cleaning either. So, educate the people on those too.
What, just the business in
Yeah,
general?
like, 'cause
Just the
we know
whole process with the
we hear
whole-
about elite events, but
Yeah.
what you got elite explain it because they kind of explain it. I want to hear y'all explain it. You know what I mean, like they kind of
As far as elite events, we're going to
Yeah.
elite demolition. What does that
all
look
the
like?
Okay, yeah.
But you
niggas on. You do it. Nah, nigga, you do it.
The elite demolition and haul, and like we were looking at trucks for the longest, all over, just looking at trucks,
riding everywhere.
riding everywhere. We was thinking about the idea, like it was like, you know what I mean? We was thinking about the idea. We was thinking about it for months actually, and then we stopped thinking about it. You know what I mean? We wouldn't pay it no mind. And then one day he hit me and was like, yo, man, we gotta get this truck ASAP.
Yeah, I was just tired of playing. Well, we were supposed to get we was going to get like an 18-wheel, like a big rig truck.
Yeah.
But we like, I don't know if I want to depend on nobody like
To drive your
that
truck.
joint cross town or you know what I mean,
cross
on
country,
cross
yeah.
country, and they like, yo, like I don't want to do this no more. And they just leave a truck. Like, how we gonna get that big ass thing all the way back home?
Yeah,
like,
right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he said, yo, why don't we go for the dump truck, do it local? You know what I mean? We can drive it, and let's try that. And I just hit him up the one day like, I'm tired of this. Like, let's go get this
go
job.
get
I'm tired of playing around. Like,
Hey man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Listen.
Nah, that's dope though. You hear them? They jumping feet first into the water. They not even thinking about it. It's just like we'll figure that shit out when we get there.
That's what I always say too. I always say that's my MO. And like I always say that like I'll figure it out when it happens, when it gets there. That's just how.
Yeah, man. All that extra, you know, you can
Yeah.
plan to an extent, but get in that water, man. Let's get it.
You can't plan for something you don't know what's going to happen. So until you get into that water, you don't know what's going to happen. So you can't plan for it. So you might as well just go ahead and jump in and get started. So going from the demolition, what's your cleaning business about?
So yeah, it's Shine Time Deluxe cleaning business. We clean commercial, residential, just a janitorial cleaning business. There's something I'm trying to do on the side as well too, but we're not trying to do too much. Like we already got the event space right now. And we got,
He made that real clear. I ain't trying to do too much.
Blow my phone up, motherfucker.
Burnt out over there.
Like, I'm ready, but like you can't do too much at once.
Right,
like I got
right.
somebody hit me for the event space and then the junk removal and then clean it. Like it's too much, and a 9 to 5 on top. Like
It sounds like you need some young boys in the hood to come apply for some jobs.
hey, we ready.
Yeah,
So
man.
come
They telling
on.
y'all got kids out there, man. Make sure if y'all don't want y'all kids working at these normal McDonald's jobs and all like that, we got 2 black brothers right here in your community that want your kids to work for them. That's what they looking for, man. You heard me. They ready. Let's
Man,
get
don't
ready.
come down here on no bullshit.
that too. Don't come down on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right? A couple young bulls hit me up already. I said, man, I got you.
Yeah, they ready, man. I ain't gonna front. That's a good thing though. They looking to work.
It's funny though that we're talking about how he said like about his cleaning business, like how it's funny because we got elite events, we got the elite demo, he got the cleaning business, and we were trying to like find somewhere to park our truck because it's big. So when we went to the place to park it, we said, "Oh, dang, that's an empty building right there." So we went in the building looking at it, trying to see what we could put there.
Yeah, this boy like he like, yo, I'm trying to think of something right. I'm like, you gotta chill.
That's what he like, man. We gotta relax. Man.
Doing way too much, man.
Hey, Pick said, I'm burnt out, man. We ain't trying to do too much, man.
Like, hold on, let's
This nigga trying to buy up the town.
trying to buy the whole Pottstown in 2021.
Don't even know what to get there. Just see the building. Like, yo, we can
The building's available. We gotta get it while it's there,
You
right?
gotta get that thing, man. Hop
Because
on
they
it.
don't be there though. But it's funny because like you'll think that they're there, but somebody will come scooping and really put nothing in that joint. You know what I'm saying? They'll just take it off the
and it
market.
was nice.
Yeah, it was definitely nice, but not right now.
Pick said, nah,
Hey,
man.
wait a
hell with
little-
that,
wait-
bro.
wait a
Like I'm
little
burnt
bit,
out. Like you
like-
burning me out. We're not gonna do none of the extra stuff. So I know we skipped ahead a little bit. So how did y'all two get started? You know what I'm saying? As far as get the background on y'all. We jumped ahead and got right into the business aspect, but I know a lot of our audience might know y'all, but they don't know y'all. So, you know what I mean? When y'all want to jump into that?
Well, I did his sister, and I'll tell y'all a funny story. Back in the day, right? He already laughed. He already know what I'm saying. So, I used to pick his sister up, right? And he used to be him and his cousin sitting out front. They used to always like, kind of like, not really pay me no mind or whatever, like ice cream a little bit. Like,
Me and Marky sitting out.
yeah, you know what I mean, they never paid me no mind. So the one day I come pick her up or whatever, so I try to be cool. I got the seat laid back, so I try to whip in the parking spot real quick. Like, mind you, the whole block is empty, so I try to whip in the parking spot real quick. So when I try to whip in, I did it too fast. The car hit the curb, boom, went up on the curb, and then my elbow hit the horn. That shit like beep. I was like, damn, Nick, what are you doing out
And
there?
there's a tree right
And
there.
there was a tree right there. I almost took the tree out too. So Final Destination shit.
That's when we first
Nigga
started.
said
I
that.
literally
Nigga said
had
that trying to be cool.
No, I tried to be cool. I had the music up, and it was quiet. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I hit the curve. I hit the horn. I'm like, damn, shit. So they looked over, and they like started laughing. And then ever since then, it was like we just been talking.
Nice.
Just homies. Yeah, but we never forget that.
Lay that one down.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And I know Scrap ain't letting you live that shit.
No,
Never, bro.
Because I would never say nothing to him. He would always pull up. I just look at him, turn my head, me and Marky. Because that day when he did that, I was like,
Yeah, shit.
Funny as hell. I'll never forget that day.
This is off topic though, but yo, I know y'all be having a lot of events here. Tell us some stories, man, about these events, man. Like I know there's some y'all got to deal with a lot
Y'all got any ratchet events? Like they come in here like, no, they ain't no damn birthday party.
Nah. You gotta say that. That's one of the things. You gotta screen them.
Yeah, we gotta screen them.
You gotta screen them.
Sit down in the office.
Yeah, like anybody that hit you up, like, yo, we want to party from 9 to 2, like anything 12 o'clock, like ratchet. Like, nah, you got to come down. You got to come down here. We got to see what you doing. We have to.
And they try it too. Don't get it wrong. Like they try it, but you're not gonna get too much past me.
Right.
He definitely like
if you do, you good.
He definitely like, yo. He definitely like the enforcer. I be like, yo, what you think about such a? Nah, man, they gotta come down here, man. They gotta see me. I'm like, all right, man. Like, all right.
Now you gotta protect your investment, man.
Right, that's what it comes down to.
You gotta
Don't
protect
nobody
your
have
investment.
They thinking they slick sometimes. Like some of the like how you said like we stop at 12 o'clock and then they'll say, yo, how many people can you have there? We'll say 65 or something. Next thing you know, they'll start asking, what they 80, 90? You'd be like,
Trying to push it.
Yeah, 1 o'clock? No, we said like.
This is more smaller.
Yeah, this ain't that type of
intimate. Yeah, I mean, like, you know what I mean, and like you prefer daytime business, like early. You know what I mean, early night. Man, that
After
valley
12,
shit.
that's when it's usually like.
Yeah, you know, but you know the times. You said it right away. Oh, what? 2 o'clock now? We gotta bring you down.
Yeah, you gotta come down. We gotta see what you trying to
midnight,
do.
they say,
Yeah.
man. You know, that's an old school saying. You
What?
know, get your ass in the house on nothing good happened at that time, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, right. But now that we older, you see that.
No, it ain't
Get your
nothing.
ass home. Get your ass home.
Talk about it.
But but
That's really like.
we had
about it.
we had nice events. Our painting sips they be.
They be lit. I ain't gonna lie. I be
I
seeing
missed
them
it,
joints.
man. I want to come, man. I ain't gonna lie. That joint, I had the music.
It's something to
on.
bring everybody together, like something
Yeah.
different around here.
Man,
Like,
keep doing the shit for the ladies, man.
Oh yeah.
For the ladies, man.
That's where that's where the
It
pockets
be all,
at.
that's it, y'all. It'd be like my 2 dudes, all female. They be having fun.
That's what it be, and they don't be causing no drama. They have fun in your space,
yeah.
enjoy your
They
space,
dance.
and respect it.
They lead, you know what I mean? It be what you want.
So this week in the chat, right, we had a really interesting conversation where we were comparing the modern NFL contracts to the modern marriages.
Facts.
And a lot of people are like, what? Nigga, what you talking? Like, how does that even make sense? Well, you know, just like in the NFL, you say, you know what happens when them players sign that long-term contract? What do they say? Oh, he ain't playing as good as he used to no more. He ain't as motivated no more. But those players on those year-to-year or those contract years or that franchise tag, they be out there, what?
But this is the point I want y'all to realize too. The dudes that get them long-term deals and look like shit were never really franchise players. They were under disguise. You feel me?
on, man.
Because the niggas that really got look at the ones that got the real franchise contracts.
So,
Aaron Rodgers.
so you said
Patty
if you find,
Mahomes.
you said
All right,
if you
hold
find,
on.
Like the
But-
niggas that really got real deal
Let's
contracts.
put this in layman's
Tom
terms.
Brady.
Hold on, let's put it
Yeah.
in layman's terms so they understand, so they don't sound crazy. So basically, we're saying is, once you lock your female, your companion in for marriage,
Right.
you locked her into a long-term contract. You
Right.
gave her that franchise player deal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now let's be real. How many women? How many women are performing the same way? And then we ain't just talking about just sexually. We're talking about overall, just
Performance, right.
overall. How many are performing at that same level that they did on their rookie contract? when they was hungry. How many of them stay hungry?
But there's a difference too. There's a difference because there's people that were performing for contracts on rookie deals, but you still have those vets that got those long-term deals that know how to keep their deal going and still.
Like,
do
I
what they
don't
need
even
to
know
do.
what that
Like,
means, nigga.
To keep it
Like,
going,
what?
they know how to hold up their end of the bargain, nigga. Because there's niggas is getting paid and you're like they could get paid more and still.
I'm
be
talking
doing
about the shorties.
Yeah, all right. Well, we talking about the bitches. Whatever you want to say. Like at the end of the day, you want to talk, I don't want to call it. You know what I mean? Because we talking about people's ladies, so I don't want to just say bitches in general. But we're talking about ladies. So we're talking about me in particular, my wife. Like if we're talking about my wife having a contract or a long-term deal, I would treat my wife as though I was going ahead as being a team owner, trying to sign Patrick Mahomes, trying to
Yeah,
sign
I
a Tom
understand
Brady.
that,
So
but-
therefore, in my eyes, that's what I'm saying. I got my Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes ain't underselling his contract.
Let me ask you this: is it and all y'all?
You're
can
saying
chime
you got a
in. No,
Marcellus
no.
Wiley, nigga.
No,
That's
hold
what I'm
on.
telling
No,
you. No, nigga, I'm
saying
telling you, I
that.
got a Patrick
Damn.
Mahomes.
Damn, let me
Got
talk.
the big term contract.
What is he talking about? Damn, you don't
I'm
even
not
let me
saying
ask my
you, I'm
question.
saying niggas in general.
All right, let me talk. Is it important to keep your lady on her heels?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Then that's all I was saying about the franchise.
Oh, the year to
deal,
year,
you know what I
Joe.
mean?
So you
Yeah.
Kirk Cousin them.
Yeah, because the franchise tag keeps them on their heels. You paying them top dollar. You know what I mean? But you letting them know, like,
So do you want Kirk Cousins or A-Rod if you're in the NFC North?
Nigga, who's gonna play better? I don't care about performance.
yeah, perform.
Who's
So
more
I'm gonna
enticed?
ask you again. Do you want Kirk Cousins or do you want
'Cause this
A-Rod?
ma-
Who's
this may
performing
sound-
better?
let's revert
Who's
it back.
performing better, my
This
dude?
may
Let's
sound
revert
crazy.
it back to the no. Let's revert
was
it
just
back.
the
No,
MVP of the
no.
league,
Let's
my
get
dude.
off the dude shit because let's go back to the women. Ask yourself that same question.
Right.
Do you want somebody that's going after you, chasing you, doing everything they supposed to be doing, or you want somebody that's now just comfortable, laid back?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You don't, on either side of the fence, you don't never want a female, your male, anyone to ever feel comfortable with you. Point blank, period. You don't want that, like, because if they feel comfortable, they not holding up the end of the bargain. They start slacking on shit.
How do you accomplish that? Short-term contracts.
That's not true though. Like I'm saying, you can renegotiate, restructure deals, all that. That's what I'm saying. It comes with part of the relationship.
So what you mean by like slacking off? Like what you mean by that?
Like what I'm saying. No, I got you.
Like,
Because
All right, so basically, like,
No, answer this question.
yeah.
no, I'm answering it. I'm answering.
Go ahead,
it.
do you?
So in general, I've seen a lot of relationships where, like, it starts out, it's lovey-dovey. You go through that. You go through that
Honeymoon
stage.
phase.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is good, and it seems like, and I'm putting a lot of ladies on notice. It seems like a lot of y'all, once y'all get that ring, I'm not saying all y'all, but a lot of y'all, once y'all get that ring,
that max deal.
that max deal,
That's
Long-term contract.
you no longer find anything more to build within that relationship.
Like you done did everything.
Yeah, like I done got my ring. I got my ring. So, now it's like
That's 'cause
everything's,
rings are a
the
badge of honor
adrenaline
now.
settles down after the ring, 2 years later, 3 years later, like you still got to find things in a relationship to continue to build towards. You know what I'm saying? Most people feel uncomfortable talking about these things because you don't want to talk about your relationship in this type of concept, but it is. This is
But
relationship.
that's why I said. That's why I brought up the whole analogy about Chef. But that's why I brought up the whole analogy about restructuring contracts, even though you're in a long-term deal.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, people do become complacent in relationship. I mean, it's part of it. You've been with someone 10, 20, 50, whatever amount of time, there's going to become a place of complacency. So that's where you got to restructure the contract, and you got to recheck
you
your lady.
do you restructure your
what
deals?
did I say, nigga? We had this conversation.
Are you
Hold on,
Jerry
no,
Jones?
No, yes,
Robert Kraft.
yes, no, nigga, yes. What did I tell you? Yeah, nigga, you got to go to the table and restructure contracts. The thing is, a lot of people be uncomfortable, like you said, with having these type of conversations with their mate. I'm not. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to go into the table. Look, we got to come back to the bargaining table. We got to restructure this deal.
What are some things you would, and you don't got to, just in general,
I got
what
you.
are some things you would,
So, like, a lot of times in relationships, I'm not going to say every relationship, but there's a certain standard or a certain type of persona in which your mate falls in love with. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And if you lose that, because you say it yourself, you lose
Yeah.
your masculinity. You're losing with the initial part of you that your mate fell in love with. So if you lose that, you can't restructure your deal because you don't even have the masculinity in yourself.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
You feel what I'm
Like,
saying?
don't got the-
But if you keep that hunger, you keep that young lion drive in you.
Yeah, like-
When you go back to the table and restructure that contract, your lady's gonna be all behind it because she sees the drive. Just like y'all niggas. Like,
Yep.
if y'all go back to the table right now with y'all ladies and restructure y'all deals, they gonna be all with it because they see the drive in which y'all have outside the crib.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So now y'all could go back to y'all mates, have that conversation, and it's not on no shit where you're talking crazy and they're like, well, you don't have no proof to back it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm backing
You gotta
up with action.
you gotta perform. You gotta keep your edge,
I can't
because
say here I want to have you on a Supermax and then I'm gonna hear on
this
some
the
bullshit.
thing, like Mark said this. This the thing that killed me about a lot of you chicks, because you start fucking with a nigga and you know this nigga was the nigga out here dicking shit down. This nigga might have been a hustler, like
Right.
whatever it was, but that was the reason why you fell in love with him. You loved that about him, right? But now you got him and you want to conform him.
Right.
You want him to conform to a house nigga.
Right. Nah,
Right?
you 100% right.
And then as soon as this nigga conform to a house nigga,
You lose
now
interest in him.
you lost the interest in him.
Right.
Yeah.
You lost, like, the thing that you loved about him, the reason why he bagged you, you drove that out of, you wanted to drive that out of him, and now the nigga's a lame to you.
Amen.
The nigga lost his masculinity.
He lost his mojo.
Never let these women change you, man.
Be you, man. You gotta-
Be you, like on some
Never, man.
No, don't let them change you.
man, for real.
Sometimes they be think like, don't get me wrong, you need a woman. Like,
Yeah.
like sometimes like some women think like, I don't want to say it wrong, but
They
like,
delusional.
say it.
they think like you need like
Yeah, like you need them.
Here's the
Like,
word.
ain't gonna get like you need them like.
Here's the word.
You hit it perfectly, because that's what Kevin Samuel's been talking about
Overvalued. Yeah,
gender,
overvalued themselves.
Gender needs. Like
the reverse roles
Reverse
and
roles,
genders.
yes.
Where I was telling some, like, women really think nowadays that like they think, all right, I'm a bad bitch, right? So first of all, I'm here and a nigga is here.
Yeah.
Like, you understand?
Overvalued.
And like you were
themselves,
saying, like, they think like you need them. Like,
Yeah,
no, that's why
a lot
I said,
of times females think that we look at them the same way that they look at us. So when they look, or they're looking at the standards of what we're looking to have or anything like that, they're like, well, if I was looking for a man, I want him to be strong, blah, 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 a go-getter, that, and the third. And you're like, well, if I wanted a nigga, you know what I mean? I don't want a nigga. I want a female.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
you know, somebody does different soft body shit like that. I want a soft person, I'm not trying to butt heads with another head. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They gotta bring something to the table, like.
Like,
Yeah, fucking
remember
absolutely.
we was just talking, like, and another thing too, like they be wanting you to need them. Like,
Yeah.
they want you to use their car, use
Yeah.
their crib.
That's
Like,
usually what they go
dog,
for.
That's what a lot of these
but
chicks
that's
be-
why a lot of these
they
chicks
like
is
that. They
fucking
like
no,
dudes. They
and
like
that's why a
dudes
lot
that
of these
use their
chicks,
car
and that's what
all
Kevin
that.
Samuel said. I keep saying Kevin, I'm sorry, but that's why a lot of these chicks is fucking with bum ass niggas.
No, it's funny, I
bro.
just had
They
a-
fuck with bum ass niggas because they want niggas that don't work, niggas that's going.
They can manipulate the
They
situation.
feel like,
Under their ass,
yeah,
24/7.
but then when the nigga do what bum ass niggas do, now they bitching and crying and moaning on their social
Facebook
media like,
every single
oh,
day.
That's the kicker right there. When they do
oh,
the
this
bum-
nigga a bum, this, that. You knew the nigga
Bums
was a
will be
bum when
bums,
you
right.
started.
Remember
So,
that.
so stop trying to be a
down.
fucking man. Stop trying to be, like I told you, either being trained or you're training. Stop trying to be a man. A lot of you women, and this don't go to all y'all,
Right.
but
Definitely not
stop
all.
trying
Yeah.
to be men. Especially our black women. Stop trying to be men. Like, be a lady. Like,
Oh God, he's speaking facts.
nah, man. Like,
No, it's funny. No, it's
He ain't lying,
freaking true.
bro.
I
He
feel
ain't
like,
lying.
for real, like, I'm not lying, bro. This
You're
is
not.
this is a serious problem,
Nah.
especially in the black community.
It really is it's overvalued because they think the value that they think they bring is what we actually are looking for.
Right.
It's
No,
not.
that's fact.
It's
Nah.
not. It's not.
I don't
They're not
care.
even on the
Like,
same
we had that.
realm.
We
Yeah.
talked about in the one episode. You said, I don't care what your
Money
bag's
is.
like,
I don't care
or
what
what
your
the
money is.
bro. Like, I don't go after women for your ambition. Or your ambition. You're not a man. I'm a man. I'm coming with the ambition.
Follow
I'm
me.
bringing the ambition to the crib.
I'm gonna give you
Not
plays.
that I want you to lay on the couch all day and do
I don't
nothing.
want you to be a house.
You might line them up, set them
Yeah,
up. What
but
you want?
I'm not
Yeah,
coming
what you want?
after you for your ambition. Like I'm a man. I'm bringing it. I'm bringing the masculinity.
Shorty's
I'm the nigga that's
So
gonna
is that
go
what you
out
think
and
it is?
get
Is the masculine energy? Is that
Nigga,
what you
what do
think
we
it
say
is?
when we like when we had types, right? What would I say my type was? Feminine. Like there's a lot of masculine women out
It
here.
is.
Dog.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. But I think a lot of
it's like-
feminine ways been lost, especially in the black community, because they've been raising niggas.
Yeah,
Like, this
look
whole
at
time, they've
look
been
at the
raising
social
niggas.
media
Like,
page. Look on your social media. Look on the social media posts. How many women say, "Oh yeah, I'm independent. I do this. I do
I raised a
that."
grown-ass nigga.
Like, but how many women post and say how proud they are to have a husband? And I'm not just saying this to be on old school shit,
I
but
feel you,
I'm
guys.
proud to cook and clean for my husband, and I'm proud to.
You never gonna
like,
see them. They gonna get
how many
shamed.
women are proud
I
to be
ain't gonna-
wives?
they'll
and
They
be
gonna be like,
back
girl, you
like-
stupid.
Yeah,
He
they think
lying
that's
to you.
wrong.
He
Yeah.
probably out
They
with
think that's
another.
wrong.
Damn.
Like, how many women are proud to serve their man? Like, at the end of the day,
It's funny because a lot of them think it's wrong, but a lot of them be at the
they're
crib
gonna
doing
think
that same shit.
This sounds so old school, but like I said, at the end of the day, a man is here, and a woman is here.
No, listen,
Bro, this is
you know what it is. You said something though. You said they do it. The problem is like they'll do it. It's just probably for a certain somebody.
I'm gonna
And
tell you
they
what
may
the
not
problem
be
is,
with that
bro.
certain
No, I'm gonna tell you
somebody.
exactly what the problem is, right? Because they'll do some dumb shit, like somebody will post some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker that is doing it at the crib, like your lady might be doing it at the crib, and I'm
Right.
sure most of our ladies are. You feel what I'm saying? But they're not checking that bitch that's posting that shit, saying, "Oh, well, no, my nigga's at the crib getting what he needs." You know what I'm saying? Sis. They agreeing with that dumbass shit. Like,
It's
why the
just
fuck would you
it's
agree
the
with nut
culture,
shit?
man. It's the
But
culture.
that's the
It's
culture.
And that's
of us.
why
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying. Like,
music and all that is
a lot of
shit,
women
man.
are at home lonely.
women should be checking each other the same way that we check each other as
Lonely.
homies. Females should be checking each other. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And the fireworks, so I thought it was.
Ain't gonna lie, the females ain't gonna like this
No,
convo.
they ain't. They chase the nigga away.
Hey,
And
man.
if your nigga ain't putting you on to no money, help, like, you already losing.
But that's another thing I was talking about.
You
Putting
already
your lady in position of power. What I was telling you about. Putting your lady in a position of power, right?
to like level up.
I seen somebody post a meme on Instagram the other day, and they said men don't go where don't settle for beauty. They
Settle
they
for
want to be
peace.
where's peace.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Oh
the
yeah, I
That's
seen
that's
that.
a kicker
yeah.
right there.
and that's the
fact.
truest thing. Like,
Would you take a masculine, not even masculine, like masculine 8 or a feminine like 6'5", 6
Sign
to
me
be
up
your
for-
shorty?
Sign me up for the
A
5.
masculine 8 though, like I'm talking like you know what we talking about. Yeah, nigga.
Sign me up for the 5.
nah,
And I'm independent. I'm a bad.
I wouldn't be able to deal with that.
Depends on where you comfortable.
Or not even independent, but just masculine.
promise
Because
you,
masculine means they
Too
just don't.
much
They're
of that
not. They're not
masculine shit, y'all not
cooperative.
gonna be cool with, bro. Like, it's gonna get to a point where y'all be like, fuck that.
But masculine.
Y'all say that now because niggas ain't really dealing with that nigga at that female at the crib that's really like that nigga at the crib. Like, that's
that
really
don't
what it is.
listen to you.
We not dealing with that. So if we really
Nah,
you not-
listen.
you not
I
trying to deal
couldn't.
with that
I'll tell
shit,
you
bro.
for a fact, I couldn't deal with it now because nothing irks my nerves more than when my shorty like says certain shit out her mouth, like even just ask me. And not that she can't ask me questions, but I hate for somebody to ask me questions and then want detailed answers like I'm reporting to you. Like nothing
Like you're
drives
giving a
me more
report?
crazy. And like and the way I answer, like I be like.
It's
told
not
you-
even the question, it's the
Yeah,
reporting.
yeah,
like now
yeah,
I
like-
told you what
like-
I'm doing.
Yeah,
Now
so,
I'm not gonna
and-
give you the
and-
step
and
by
a
step.
masculine and a masculine
That's
shorty
what it's
is
gonna
it's
push
going
the
to be
envelope.
that, and I wouldn't be able to handle
but
that.
you gotta understand it ain't just gonna be that. It's like when you say no, you don't. That's where it becomes that's when the masculine energy comes
gets the
out.
barking
It ain't
and
them
all that.
questioning. It ain't the question they're asking you. It's what happens after. Like I told you this, and they start going off the head. They might start flipping out or just not cooperative, man. Like, you
You
just
want
want
to
a
come home to
cooperative
peace. Some
peace.
You just want to come home to peace.
Good
man. There's too
vibes,
much going
man.
on out here to be
Yeah,
coming
like-
home arguing with somebody. And you just want
You're
to
not
come
a
home to
dude.
peace.
You got
Yeah,
stress and shit
yeah,
outside
you're
in
not
the
a nigga,
streets,
sure.
bro. I'm be
You know.
honest. The last thing you want to come home to is
It's arguing, yeah, exactly. Don't call me.
Don't no dude want to. I mean, unless like you don't want you. Nah,
Bro, you want to. It ain't even that though. You want to come home to somebody that looks decent, it smells good.
You gotta look decent.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, you ain't gotta be the flyest, but you look like, damn,
Nah,
baby,
but listen, it's
I've
a
been
lot
out
of
there around my niggas.
it's a lot
doing
of
this.
it's a lot
I'll
of
come home.
simps out here that love that arguing shit. Like, you a simp if you arguing with your bitch all the time. I'm telling you that straight up. You a simp. Like, bro, I'm not even.
Want her to get out the house.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm not even entertaining arguing. Like, bro, if it get to the point where my bitch arguing, I'm just out. Like, I'm not even gonna argue. I'm not gonna even exhaust my energy because I got so much shit going on in my life, bro. Like, my home and my woman is my escape from all the shit I got going on, from trying to get businesses going, running businesses, working, working out, trying to elevate myself. Like, I got so much shit going on, bro. I ain't got time to argue with no female. Like, you argue, I entertain that zero. I'm not even gonna entertain it.
Right. Find somebody else to argue with.
Like, you gonna go be with somebody else because it ain't gonna be me. Like, straight up. So any nigga that entertaining, constantly arguing with a bitch on the phone, you a simp. You a simp, bro.
Nobody trying to have
you
that
focused
on
on the
their chest,
wrong things and the wrong. That's female energy,
Grow up.
bro. That's arguing with a bitch not all day, 10 times a day on the phone. This every week.
How are you getting business done doing
female,
that?
That's
Like,
female
How
energy.
do you get, how do you get anything done doing that? Like,
How you get
seriously.
anything done? Unless you're just running around like you're 16 still.
Mentally,
You
that's
know,
gonna drive
they
you
say
crazy.
like time is money, but I think the older I've gotten, I think everybody can relate to that. Yo, you ain't got time to be dealing with a bunch of nonsense with all this shit niggas is trying to build and work on. Like, you realize how valuable your time is, yo. Like, yo, if you don't respect my time, like, I ain't got time to be arguing. I ain't got time to be answering a bunch of questions.
Nah, man.
It's
Because
just- and it ain't the disrespect. Ladies is gonna take it, well, that's disrespectful. If that's just spy shit, queen. It ain't about disrespect. It's about if you following that man's lead, then you ain't got no reason to question him. Man. Hopefully he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
you
But-
just said the key
If
word.
the man's worth following, so let's just
Follow
be real.
that
Like,
man.
but no, that's
they'll
real.
Find,
No,
they'll
'cause
find
they'll-
a reason.
they won't.
Don't pick that
They
side
won't,
because
though.
they'll find a reason to say
Yeah.
men ain't worth following because they ain't
Buck,
doing
we
this.
ain't- we
or
talking
they
about-
ain't
we
doing
talking
that.
about thorough niggas.
We talking about masculine
yeah,
men.
we talking about thorough.
We
We
talking about-
talking about us.
We're
I'm
talking
not playing both sides. of
We're
the fence.
talking
I
about
can't
men.
relate.
We
I
ain't
got
talking
you.
about them other niggas. We
Yeah,
talking
right.
about men. Niggas who handle their
Handle
business.
their business, yeah.
You know what I mean? Who, handle their household, treat their families right. Shit's done. Like, at the end of the day, like,
handle your business. What you mean, like, as far as handling your business?
in all facets. Like,
Paying bills,
Paying
being
bills,
responsible,
you know what I mean?
Being a leader,
Yeah.
goofy.
Handling your business. I mean, don't get it fucked up.
spending
Spending
time-
outside the crib. Like,
you
you got shit to handle inside the crib
Yeah,
too.
spending-
and there's responsibilities to
In
handle
and
there
in
too. But
outside,
the crib
spending
is,
quality
you know,
time with
there's-
your female, your kids. You know what I mean? Laying that shit down in the bedroom too. Let's not sweep
That's
that under. You know what I
important,
mean?
yes, that's
Laying that
important.
shit down in the bedroom. You better be beating her back the fuck out, tearing that shit up. Like, come on, man.
Talk about
Like,
it.
you gotta handle it in all facets. So, like, if that mean you gotta make sure you get in that gym, because that gym it
Get
get you.
that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like
Get you right.
they going in, boy. That nigga dropping. Hey, listen,
It's
you
a
better
game changer.
talk about it.
Nah,
man.
you
Listen,
on? You're
I'm
100%
talking- I'm
on
talking
today,
my
though,
shit,
Chef.
man, like-
Nah, but
bro.
you won. You talking shit, but you won. I give it to you.
You know, nobody's perfect,
Nah,
but you know
for
what I mean.
sure.
We just talking in general. Good conversation.
Nah, but I think that's important that you hit that. The men that are out here doing what they need to do, the last thing they need to do is come home to.
And
the
we gotta clear that up too. It ain't just coming home to arguing too. Like, I think there's a lot of aspects to the whole women being masculine, independent. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a lot of different aspects to it, bro. Like, it ain't just coming home to arguing. There's so many different layers to that shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
It's way more than just arguments.
Yeah, man.
But
Get on your purpose, man.
we would be
Like,
talking about this all night. We just, we just,
Arguing is a key thing.
It is.
Arguing is
It
is a major thing.
Yeah.
Because it's just there.
I'm
That's
just,
it, right
I'm
there.
just speak.
Once they argue with you, so that will make you, especially when you man, look, just go.
I'm be honest. An argument, I have your whole mental change on whatever the fuck you was gonna do that day.
Oh,
yeah, you be messing
For the
with
whole,
day.
if you might even have something playing with her. You fuck the whole joint up, like
You don't want to do nothing.
I
no
mean,
more for the rest of
it's crazy.
the rest of
It's
the week
crazy because,
sometime,
like
you
I
know?
said,
right.
it's niggas I fuck with. I be losing respect for them when I see them constantly arguing with they bitch on the phone. Like, bro, I lose. Like, I lose respect for niggas over that shit. And it ain't my business. I'm not in their household business. I don't care. But like, if you around me, I'm around you enough to the point
I take that
where
phone shit like this. You know what I mean? And I'm big with this with my lady. I don't mind if we can argue it out as much
at
as
the
you want at
crib,
the
behind closed doors.
Don't ever talk to me less than a man in public. You feel what I'm saying?
It's
so when it comes to the phone,
disrespect.
don't ever talk to me less than a man. Like, arguments get heated, bro. Females say some crazy shit. We say some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Don't ever come out of pocket where it's visible, and then I really gotta check you. You know what I mean? Because then I gotta come out of my space in public, and that's what I don't want to do.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's one of them. It's like, for real, you shouldn't even be talking to me like that any fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but let's get real. We all get disrespectful though.
But you know there's a difference. Like, yo, listen, shorty, like if you don't respect me as a man, I can't fuck with you. Like, it's that simple.
And that's what it is. And a female with a nasty mouth, like, that's a turn off.
And
with a nasty,
or that might go low blow and
like
say
an
some
ignorant, nasty.
Yeah, nah.
shit like I said, supposed to be saying.
Like shit they not supposed to say. They know they not supposed to say.
And like I
some
said,
wild
man, like I don't want to make it a racial thing because all races have but a lot of black females, man, y'all gotta, for real, y'all gotta watch how y'all talk. Y'all gotta respect y'all men you gotta show some more respect for your man, for your men. Like, treat your man like a man, like, and if he don't deserve that respect, move forward.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But
People ain't
respect your man.
They not.
Go downgrade.
They not trying to do that.
They not trying to
A
leave.
lot of times it's gonna be a downgrade.
Exactly.
But they ain't trying to.
They do.
A majority of the time.
That's the thing, though. So they rather deal with the headache and argue than downgrade.
That's what we say. What we say? A masculine 8 or a feminine 5.5. They be like, "Man, I look better than her." Well, I feel better with her.
What you think? What you think? Because you think this is the problem with women. You think because you're an 8 or a 9 or a 10, or because you're really a 6 and you got a surgery done and some cosmetics. Now you're a 9 or a 10. You think that entitles you?
Overvalue themselves, man.
You think that I don't give a fuck how good a female looks. You will never. I will be here and you will be here. I don't give a fuck who it is.
He says that with
I don't care.
Yeah, nah, it's the truth though.
I don't care who it is. Name any one of these bitches in the world.
Like, they say like men's value gets higher as they get older, and the women's value gets lower as they get older. Because women's value, they're more valuable when they're younger, when they haven't had a lot of bodies and shit like that. Whereas men's value gets better when they start doing positive things. They're on their purpose. They're building. They're building resources and getting more money and this like that. Your value's gonna get higher. Whereas a woman, the older you get,
are you saying that's for every man, or are you saying that's for a higher value man?
I don't think niggas think like that. No, he's saying it because a woman's value. Look at it. A woman's value in America is based off her beauty. Majority is based off her beauty. A man's value
ain't based off his looks.
It ain't based off your looks.
His resources.
What he got.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how the game's played.
So as the women get older and they accumulate more bodies, more baggage, they might come with multiple baby dad, multiple kids, things like that. Yeah, you might have your own money and all that, but it's like you lose value. Telling me I'd rather choose you over a young tenderoni who ain't got no kids or nothing. Yeah. And I ain't saying nothing about women with kids. I'm just saying that's what they say. Like, that's not my perspective. That's what I've heard and I've learned. Like, men's value as we get older, and but we also got to be on our shit too. It ain't just getting older. You gotta be on your shit.
You can't just be some bum on the street talking about I want to hide.
What the boy say? Guns and butter. You know what I mean? Guns and butter.
You just can't say
Men value is built on guns. You know what I mean? That looks. That's why I said that look shit. You're pipe down, shorty. You're overvaluing
I mean, that's
yourself.
Simp's fault too.
Because like Mark
that's
said,
Simp's fault.
No,
because they overvalue these bitches too.
Like Mark said, one day you'll be 50 and you won't be that 25-year-old tenderoni no more. And so now what you got to bring to the table?
Badass
Sharpen your
attitude.
skills.
Not much.
A stinking ass attitude.
Yeah.
It's some inflatable
Has
breasts.
been shit.
Damage,
you know what I mean?
man. I ain't like, yo, because you.
Damage
I ain't
good.
want to go this because you put the gas on it. You know what I mean?
You're here.
You're here.
I'm
You're
here.
gonna be damaged, bro. Like I was, you gonna be damaged, man. Like all the shit you done been through with niggas, you done rode for niggas, you done did
Oh
this,
man, I can't
you
wait
done
for the
did that.
comments. On
No,
this
my
one.
thing is this, because
You
I'm
ain't
gonna take
tryna
it back.
hear
I'm
that.
gonna take it back a couple
Yeah.
episodes when we was up the R, and I brought this Kevin Samuel joint up before, and I was saying how Kevin was saying that these females are now trying to make the new nigga hold up to a whole higher standard
Yeah.
while they're fucking baby dads down here, and I'm not gonna say names, but you can go back to the episode, and there a couple niggas was okay with that. Well, being held to a higher standard to a baby dad.
I don't think he said he was okay. I think he understood why women think that way. Because women, they obviously, everybody wants better. But I think what happens with the relationships with women is they go through so much shit that the standards that they hold will be unrealistic.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Whatever I might have said in that episode.
Oh yeah.
No, listen. I don't know. I don't recall what I said, but because you said that, I'm telling you is like I don't think I was necessarily
Aware of the bull,
aware of really what the topic was pertaining to, and like,
he ain't read the-
and my
he ain't read the
awareness,
text messages.
my
Exactly. He don't
my
read the text
awareness and
messages.
my views have changed since then because I've actually been observing and like and seeing like this gender role shit is very, very real.
It is.
Like I was kind of oblivious to it before because I really wasn't. But this shit is very. It's sad, man. This shit is sad, man.
Yeah, but before we get out of here, y'all got anything y'all want to shoot any handles? Your cleaning business handle out before we get up out of here?
Yeah, cleaning business is Shine Time Deluxe, and I think you already got Elite Events, Pottstown.
You already cut.
Yeah, what is it? Elite Events,
Pottstown.
Pottstown, and then Elite Demolition and Hauling.
Listen, y'all. I've been to a couple parties here at Elite Events. If y'all want to have a dope ass time, they got the music. They got some. What you got something coming too, right?
No, we just had Doc Big.
No.
we
I'm
got
talking
the
about
360
Yeah, my man caught. He caught the oop right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we
They
got
got
the
the-
360 photo booth coming too.
Mm-hmm. So
I
listen,
know what time
good
it is.
time,
Yeah,
good
right.
vibes, great location, Pottstown, man, High Street. Listen, we lit, man. It's lit. Pottstown's lit. Pottstown's on fire right now, man.
Big facts, man. And we out of here. Dollar boys.
Take me out.
Shit.